Yippee! Live came on straight away this time. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. It sounds all right there. Doesn't usually. I don't know why it's quiet sometimes, but never mind. Oh, I just need to set up stuff. Hopefully from there, down there. There we go. Stony Rapids. That's where we landed at. That's where we're going to take off from. Is that the airport? No, that's the wrong place. Here it is over here. Nearly took off from the wrong airport. Set as departure. And then going over to here. Speak of the devil. Hello.
I was on the loo.
Oh, we're live, don't tell everybody on the planet.
Yeah, well, that's where the fitting phones are. You can't get away from them.
No. Oh, there you go. Fort Smith.
Not even got my loaded yet.
No, it's all right. Don't rush. I've got stuff to do.
Anyway, you said you were going to the shops. That's why you said 3:20.
2:20, because I phoned you back, didn't I? And I said I got the
And told you time wrong.
yeah.
But you said
I got the time.
you said yeah, but you said I got things to do at the shops. So 3:20, and I thought, well, that's an hour, so he's got to go to the shops.
Ah, you misunderstood me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, never mind. If anybody's jumps in, I've got this to set up, so go make yourself a cup of coffee.
Going on here? Yeah, got to check the oil and put the fuel in.
And I need to set up my YouTube page. So
Got to get your mouse working.
I'll be a minute.
My mouse isn't working. Nothing's working. Did your graphics work?
No, I haven't checked them. I couldn't sign back into Wondershare for more. So I went to the main site and I signed in there. Went back to my editing software. It says your account doesn't exist.
Nice.
So I don't know when I'm going to be able to edit another video. It's one of those things that happens when you have computers. They drive you around the bend. Literally.
My computer's about 1.5 feet off the deck now. Got it on boxes.
Right, CYSF 2
Too warm.
It is 7:25 in the morning in Canada. At Stone, did I say Stony Falls?
Yeah, some of that.
Yeah, Stony Rapids. I don't know why I keep calling it Stony Falls. I've forgotten what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing? Map. Nice day, clear blue skies. Here we go. CYSM. CYSM. Yes, my time on my laptop was different than the time on my desktop by an hour. To Fort Smith. There you go.
Got a mate coming across from Africa. He wants to meet up.
What, for real?
Yeah, he's going to meet his son or something or other. Wants to know if I used Litchi on the Mavic Air. It says not since the last two crashes.
We can't use it anymore.
Not since the update.
No.
Or on the next.
Can't use any third-party apps anymore. I'll go outside for a minute.
Really?
There's a view to look at. You can watch. Not much happening at this airport. Seems pretty quiet this morning.
Why can't I do that?
I can hear a plane engine.
And yeah.
Is that you?
Nope, not in yet.
Unless it's a vehicle.
Could be a vehicle.
What a
I'm
shot.
trying to Trying to get Navmac to run.
There's a Kodiak over there. The other Kodiak I parked next to last night, it's gone. They must have got up early.
Yeah.
I'm still filling in the YouTube thingy. I have to do all this stuff before you start. Nearly finished typing. How are you getting on?
Getting there slowly.
Getting there slowly. Sorry, I got the time wrong.
Yeah, well, it keeps putting me at the two locations you got. It's got me airborne on both of them. Unless the altitude's 650 feet.
No, it can't be. Well, why don't you just click on the airport, on the parking ramp?
I am trying. Keeps putting me airborne. There's no parking ramps.
Yes, there is. Because I'm sitting on one.
Yeah, but it's got drone pilot over the top of it. I'll go there. Nope, that put me in the air as well. Damn you.
Why don't you land and say you've been for a morning flight, then come in and we'll do it that way.
Do a rolling takeoff.
It's the only way I can think of it to do the way to do it. Right, I've done that. YouTube-y. Back to the comments. No comments. Oh, yes there is. Hi RC dude. How are you doing? And Big Dog FPV. Sorry, I was typing on... I had to set up the info on YouTube. And apparently Tony went for a morning flight without telling me, so I have to wait for him to come back. He just takes off and does what he wants.
Untrue.
Of course, I don't.
Now,
I don't like getting out of bed in the morning.
no, you should just sleep in the plane. It'd be easier.
Oh, what have I just done? I'm supposed to be going to the cockpit. Right.
Oh, I give up. I give up.
Right, what's the temperature here? It doesn't say yet. We'll need de-ices because it's cold.
No, I'm going to have to leave it. I thought you were going to do a short flight.
I am.
3 hours 27.
No, it's not. On here it says 2 hours 12 minutes on my flight plan.
Was it? No, yeah, probably. Mine set us off somewhere else. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's going to set me off in a... Oh, I still can't do it. Never mind. Going to be in the air. Got no choice. No choice.
check your fuel. We always forget, both of us.
Not even in the plane yet, and I'll be airborne, so...
I'm putting at 80% fuel, that should be plenty. Now, put a few boxes in the back. We'll deliver some boxes to...
Oh, I don't know. I'm on the deck.
Are you?
Will put me at minus 690 feet. No altitude. 25,000 feet. What?
25,000 feet? That was silly.
Well, tell them now. No, it just informed me our maximum altitude is 25,000 feet.
So where exactly are you?
Oh, across the way, next to a Kodiak, red Kodiak.
Oh, you're on the ground.
I'm on the ground, yeah.
Right.
Trying to work out what the hell's going on.
You next to me. Yeah, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
There's Tony, at last. Haven't started your engine yet.
Not yet. The cat's trying to annoy me.
I don't usually do.
Trying to get a little nav map working, but it's failing. Let's see if I can switch these on with the switches.
I'm looking for a windsock. Can't see one.
I told you how to do it.
I know, I like looking at the windsock. I trust the windsock.
You got a windsock on your aircraft.
Right, then which way's the wind blowing?
Eh?
I'll let you decide. No.
I've got to get my engine started first.
Well, I don't think there is any wind, because look at the weather.
I haven't checked the weather to see if it's live.
Oh, so I'll check it. See, I put that on live and it goes off again. It's live now. Right. There's a van right next to you. It's pulled up really close. Are you loading something suspicious?
Yeah, Coca-Cola for the trip.
You smuggling drugs secretly, but that van's got right to your door so no one can see. Right, what am I going to eat? M&M's or jelly beans? M&M's. Jelly beans or jelly babies? Oh no, jelly babies, not jelly beans.
Right.
I have to have something to munch on.
Right, let's have a little look here.
Charlie Yankee Sierra Foxtrot traffic Kodiak November 289er Kilo Quebec Heavy is taxiing to runway 6.
Runway 6.
I'll try to get my engine to start at the minute.
I've never actually seen you, where's that van back again? Vault drugs. There you go. First time I've seen your engine start. It's quite cool. I wouldn't like to be that close to that propeller.
No.
Take your arm off. Or your head. Wait, stop. Sorry. It cut its head off. Check my flaps and everything. Everything's working.
Still got no wind either.
No wind here.
Well, you've got to start taxiing.
I'll stay for a fight.
Mm. Wish that van would bugger off. He's back again.
The what?
The van.
We know what you're up to. Drug smuggler.
Paracetamols. I can't even get this engine to run. What's going on here?
Have you switched on your fuel?
I pushed the gauges forward, but it didn't work with flight sim. I'm only getting the revs up now.
Just going to open the window for the cat. Where are you?
Behind you.
Right, cat's not there. I'm not leaving the window open because it's freezing. Right.
It slides well.
Slides.
Yeah.
I've never slidden my plane.
I just have there, just put a full left lock on.
Right. You don't have to land at that airport because there's another airport nearer. But I chose it. So it was only 2 hours 12 minutes.
Alright.
But we can always land earlier. You are kind of take off eventually, aren't you, plane?
I'm thinking the same myself.
Stop.
No, you
Stop.
don't. No, you don't.
Stop.
Oh, yes, it did.
Yes, it would. So is mine.
And yours.
Yeah. You gotta. The wind was the wrong direction. It said no wind, but there was. I saw it suck.
I put my flaps down as well. That's embarrassing. I hope that doesn't change my flight plan. It doesn't, does it?
I don't think so.
But I'm not.
Walk back the carriage, get a new one.
Right. Start again. That's the first time I've crashed on takeoff for ages.
For a long time. Yeah, me too.
It's like it wouldn't lift, and I had the flaps down one. Stupid plane. Might even start now.
Hey.
Have to go through this again.
No problem.
Right, I'll put the flaps down 2 this time.
I had mine down too. I still crashed.
I know, we'll take off on the other side of the runway.
I want to get the right weather.
That crash wasn't our fault, because two of us to crash, that's just unheard of.
Mm.
That's just silly.
If I can get the weather, then I'll know which runway to take off.
Oh, start again.
The one thing it has done is reset our fuel.
Yes, I know. fuel. Right. I don't know,
All that time putting in baskets and bags and that, and it's...
I don't think you're going to push me back because I haven't got time.
No.
No messing around. I'll go to the other end of the runway and try it. I'm going to use all the runway, every little inch of it this time.
Still says no wind data. Great. Okay.
Try this side. There's not even a windsock. What kind of airport is this?
A cold one.
Cold one with no wind. No windsocks.
So your aircraft freezes as soon as it gets airborne. Oh God, now what? Igniters are not on.
I'm going to use every foot of this runway now. I am not going to crash a second time. Just take off this time, there's something wrong. I've driven about 5 miles already. See, we should be able to take off from this runway so easy. Right, at the end. It should take off no problem. Right. Flaps down 1. So if I put the flaps down 2, this runway is 8 miles long. If it climbs too quickly when I take off...
Right hand rudder.
You
Right
in?
hand rudder. Yeah, I'm airborne, but right hand rudder.
Right hand rudder.
Ah, that's stalled. Right hand rudder. There's a too strong a wind. I give up.
Right, let's try again. Ah, the wind's blowing towards me. I can see a
Yes.
windsock. It's on my left. We took off with the wind, that's why. It's not our fault 'cause we didn't have any wind information. So just pretend that crash didn't happen.
I've had 2 crashes.
So this should take off by itself now, I can fly into the wind. There you go. see how easy that was. So we took off with the wind, that's why we crashed. But we didn't know which way the wind was blowing, so that wasn't our fault. Honestly, it wasn't. Because he didn't get any information through his genius computer technology skills. And I couldn't see a windsock. Just turning back towards the airport to get onto the navigation line. There's Tony still messing around on the ground.
Still trying to get the engine started.
Yeah, they'll fly over him, buzzing. You should be able to hear me fly over you.
500.
I can.
Yeah, stuttery, bit stuttery there. I'll just keep flying around and have a look around while he's fiddling. Oh, I've got the flaps down. I have to adjust my trim again. Picture me.
The wind, according to my aircraft, is virtually arcing me to the left.
Yeah.
It is that strong. But it only says 7 knots, but it's not shoving me out the way.
I think it's stronger than 7 knots by that windsock. That windsock was flapping around a bit. Now he's in the air, look.
I'm trying to turn.
Yeah, you're trying to what?
Just turned. Turning around to the heading.
Right, here we go. Now we're all sorted. We can head to Fort Smith. Cuba, hi. How you doing? We're doing all right, apart from
The crashes.
a crash on takeoff, but it wasn't our fault. Never is. The wind was blowing the wrong direction. We didn't know which way the wind was blowing, so it wasn't technically our fault. Shopping basket full of food. Looks like a shopping basket you put up there on the screen. Bye bye, what's it called again? Stony Rapids. I don't know why it's called Stony Rapids. I didn't see any rapids.
Looks like a party basket he's put on there.
Party basket. Whose plane did you put that in?
I think he's a hitchhiker.
There you go. We can head that direction.
I think I'm going to get above these clouds. What height have we got on these clouds?
I'm going to stay under them.
You'd be lucky. Down to 200 feet. Ah,
No, don't look that low.
it says on there down to 200 feet on the map, because there's a couple of hills there as well. I'll use me instrument to keep me on course. I hope.
Don't forget to ease off on your blue and red stick.
Oh yes, definitely. Once I got the height. I'm just coming up on the nav now.
We must be fighting a headwind or something, because I seem to be going
There's a headwind.
really slow. I'm only doing 110 knots.
Actually, it's 34. Winds of gusts to 34 knots from the left.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's coming that way.
The aircraft's sideways.
That's why I'm staying low. Stay low and stay safe.
Got a hell of a lot of right rudder connected. Keep it straight.
Alright, we'll see if we can see any settlements on the way. Cabins. Should be cabins on the lake shore, surely. I didn't get that, surely.
Yeah.
So there you go, it's not far, look, from there to there. Can only take about an hour. Hi Zedham, how you doing? We are flying from Stony Rapids to Fort.
He lives in... I can't even pronounce that name. I live in...
Uzbekistan.
Yeah. That's a Scrabble name, that one is.
Sorry if I pronounced that right, I really do apologise. I don't even understand English properly. There you go, Tony's in front. Makes a change, he usually ends up behind me.
Doing 139, 140.
Right, we're looking out for log cabins. Log cabins and roads. I think I'll put this chat laptop in front of me so I can see. I have to keep bending around to look at it.
I was hoping to get a little nav map on the iPad, but it's not working.
Isn't it? Oh, that's better.
No.
Chat's right in front of me now. I can see.
No, I can't use it on... There's only share desk that would work, I think.
Right, we'll take it up. I'm going to take it up to about 3,000 feet, so we'll just get a little bit of view. First one to spot a log cabin or a road wins the last bar.
I've got to physically fly the plane, even in autopilot.
You also not have it
That's-
on. You also not have it on then.
Got to have it on the... The wings are totally tilted to the left.
You know what? My speed indicator gauge is stuck.
What?
Yeah. It's not working. It's not moving. So I don't know what airspeed I'm doing. That's not good.
What are you doing, aircraft?
Oh, it's working now. Maybe it had ice in the nozzle. It's like coming back towards me.
Me?
But it's
I am.
But it's windy.
I know it is, that's what blew me off course.
Plane's flying on an angle. I'm going back down low again. I didn't have this problem when I was flying lower. Going back down where I was. Windy up there. Let's go down. Take it down to 2000. Yeah, I'm still climbing and I've throttled right off. This is going to be an interesting flight. Yeah, I'm going to bring it down low, see if I can... Because the higher we get, the wind's just going to get worse. Because I'm fighting the wind now, I'm bouncing all over the place, as you can see.
My aircraft's 5,000 feet and struggling.
Why don't you bring it down then?
I'm gonna try.
The lower we are, the better it should get. Look! I've got down to... I'm dropping and it's not bouncing around as much. So coming down low is better.
Yeah, well, you better press your B so you know where you are.
Oh, I forgot. The 3,100. Dropped
4,000. About 4,002 at the minute, dropping.
I'm going to keep it up 3,000 feet. Because that was ridiculous when I was going up higher when you were.
What we need is know which way the wind's going higher.
Didn't look windy, did it?
It's like outside at the minute, don't look windy.
I'm going to use a lot more fuel to climb against this.
It's hitting you from the side. Actually, it's now coming behind us, swinging around.
Never mind, we can handle it. We're experienced drone pilots, we can fly anything.
He's in Asia,
Asia, alright.
Central Asia.
Ah. We'll be flying in Asia eventually. Once we get past Canada and Japan and coming down into Asia. Might even fly over your house. This is not me bouncing all over the place, it's the wind. It's bouncing us.
But you were,
Sorry?
I thought you were loading your air traffic before.
No,
You said you wanted it on.
I forgot. I was too busy fiddling around with my laptop all day trying to get my editing stuff to work properly. Well, the editing software's okay, it's the something in the computer that's wrong. Grief, it's really windy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fly over that lake. Hopefully it will be less windy. It's always less windy over flat areas than it is over hills. So I'm doing a diversion. We got an A20N over there. To your left. Excuse you.
Pardon me. It's all the coke I got on board.
So I'm going to fly away from these hills because hills cause more turbulence, and fly down the lake shore. Hopefully I won't be getting bounced around as much. You can see how strong the wind is by my plane flying on an angle.
It's 32 knots. I'm going to climb to 10,000 feet.
Good luck up there.
I'm going to see where the wind changes, so it's behind me. I'll let you know.
See, look, it's a lot smoother, me flying over the lake. I'm not bouncing around as much. Keeping away from those hills. Yeah, that's good, I can cope with that. Anyway, it's a nice to fly down a lake. We might see some shooting lodges, hunting lodges, or holiday lodges. So a holiday lodging or shooting lodging hunting. In a place like this, you would think there would be a few log cabins dotted around, wouldn't you? It's definitely better flying down the lake. Not bouncing around at all now. Tony will probably get there before me, but I'd rather have a pleasant flight than be bounced around in strong winds.
Not getting bounced around a lot at the minute. Just clearing 5,000.
I'm at 220. I'm going to level off at 220.
The aircraft's not still at an angle, but
Well, it's that time again. Coca-Cola o'clock. No beer today. Can't drink and fly all the time. I haven't seen one shooting lodge or cabin yet. But I'm looking.
still -7 up here.
Oh, there's a runway down there. Struth. Look, but tilt to the right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a runway. There, look. Didn't see that marked on the map.
CZFD. One hour, 1 minute.
See? Told you it wouldn't take long. What did you say it was when we left?
3.
3.
That was from our original though. Aye, so what you're planning then today? Nothing?
Me?
Yeah.
Trying to fix my thing so I can start editing again.
Well, you had to go down to the old shops.
I've been. Just to the village
Big-
shop.
Eating garden, done it? Okay.
And he went to the village shop.
That's handy.
I can see unfrozen water over there.
Alright. So can I. Big river. Windy.
I knew the name of this lake and I've forgotten.
I'd be able to load up maps and tell you. Come on. I think I need a new mouse.
Well, it don't cost so much. You've been complaining about your mouse for months.
I know, but it might be the mouse is maybe to the surface it's running on. I think I want to go back to the old conditions where you have a roller ball.
Well, I've got a cordless mouse and it works brilliantly. There's Tony off to my right. And we got an A20 off to my left. He's at 32,000 feet. Tony's at 9,500. And I'm at 3,000.
The Athabasca,
What are you talking about? The
that lake.
Hell of what?
Athabasca. Can't just call it George. It's got to be something.
The Lake Steve. Has to be a peculiar name. It's probably a Northern American Indian name. We're probably flying over Indian reservations here. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Don't want to offend anybody.
You're so low, you'll probably get an arrow on your tail. Disturbing the Indians.
Well, I'm flying low enough.
Yeah. White man destroy heat. Actually, I think they've got aeroplanes now, to be honest. That's what they will do.
They have, yeah.
Yeah, they got the Outback ones. Great.
Oh, we're nearly halfway there.
My wind's still hitting me from the back. It's gone round a little bit. It's not so strong. It's now 20 instead of 30. And the altitude, if I press B's, changed by 30 feet.
Yeah, about 3,300. I still haven't spotted a leg cabin. I mean a log cabin. Getting hillier.
Looks like uranium cities ahead here.
What cities?
Uranium.
Why uranium?
That's what it's called.
Is it?
Yeah, it says Uranian City. It's the next city we'll cross across.
Cool. Tiger Share, hi, how are you?
Hi, Tiger Share.
Wanna fly London to Copenhagen? Yeah, after we've done this world flight, I think that would be a good flight, wouldn't it? London to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
This is Tony's idea, by the way, to fly around the world. He said, "You want to fly around the world?" I said, "What? That'll take us months."
It will.
There's one guy doing it, and he's still doing it 11 months since he took off. And he's flying a twin-engined, not what it was now, twin-engined Cub. Been flying for 11 months, but I think he's only been doing a video a week. Or maybe 2 videos a week. We're the first ones to fly a Kodiak 100 around the world, as far as I know. If anybody can find out if anybody has flown around the world in a Kodiak.
I must install my passenger seat view.
Yeah, I'll have to go and
Haven't-
land. Yeah, passenger seat view, yeah, that'd be cool.
Sit there and look out the windows.
I wouldn't like to be in the back in this window, sitting there watching your plane bouncing around.
Another airfield up ahead.
There's loads to choose from. This is why,
CYBK.
yeah, this is why I chose this route, because it's got more options of landing places. Thanks for the 5 thumbs ups. God, that's good.
CYBE.
And what server? We're on the Western USA server.
Hey, let's fly sim then, Tiger. Come and join us.
We took off from
Something Falls.
Stony
Rapids.
Rapids. And we're heading to Fort Smith. I can give you the airport we took off from was Charlie Yankee Sierra Foxtrot. And we're sort of nearly in the middle between Charlie Yankee Sierra Foxtrot and Charlie Yankee Sierra Mike. In Canada. So we're with Eastern USA server. And we've got an A20 flying in front of us.
So anyway, it was reported today that in London, in the local garage, a man was robbed. Calling 999, the police responded and blocked the garage off. The superintendent went up to the guy and said, "Oh, did you see who robbed you, sir?" And he went, "Yes, I did." He says, "And can you point that person out?" At the minute he says, "Yes, I can." He says, "Please do so. It was Pump 4, sir." Just rubbed him over his money. Well, I think the prices are levelled off at the minute, to be honest, but
Yeah. Don't think they should have gone up in the first place. I think
Nothing should
companies
go
and
up.
all companies are just taking the piss out of us all. Somebody will be making a ton of money out of it.
Oh yes. The wind's back up. Yeah. It's back to 22 knots from the side, so I might bring it back down again. Still got 117 to do. Says I'm over
Nearly halfway.
I'm over Uranium City, but all I see is trees. Maybe that's all left of it.
At least we're not over Uranus.
No, you'll get banned.
Planet Uranus.
Stupid names, isn't it? The a-hole of the galaxy, apparently. Not a nice place.
No. I think when we get to the further west, we'll be changing over to Western USA server.
I don't know, it tends to keep you in the same one.
Well, I'm really disappointed I haven't seen a log cabin. Or a lodge. I noticed my live streams flickered twice.
Maybe it's you, it hasn't flickered on my side.
That'll be me.
Why not? You've got two computers on the internet.
Yeah, I've got two running.
The internet's a bit slow at the minute.
Not according to BT, it's not.
Atmos tunings and the A20's pulling away nicely at 32,000 feet. I was watching that JPL or JP aircraft this morning with two girls flying that 777. She was saying we were out last week, if you look at one of our videos, with the cargo version. We had 340 ton on board of stuff to go to America, yeah? And she says it climbed like a rocket. 340 tons. Bloody hell.
It's a lot of weight. You wouldn't think a plane would take off with that weight, would you?
They didn't think the jumbo would take off it when they saw it. Well, I'm up to 150 miles an hour. Knots an hour, whatever.
It's a bit bumpy.
It used to be bumpy all the way around, doesn't it?
I just saw a track. Not a road, a track.
Oh yeah.
When it was a ski do track.
You never know. Very barren down there.
Barren, but nice. At least we've got trees and a few hills. Not like flying over oceans and ice, barren wastelands for hundreds of miles. Getting a bit cloudier and darker. Clear blue skies when we set off.
Let me change frequency, see if I get air traffic to activate. Oh, I got some information, yeah. Should we try to put this onto the... Let me just see if I can change this so you can hear it.
No, you don't turn off. The monitor says, I'm going to turn you off. Over halfway. We're not. We're making pretty good time, actually.
My flight sim's frozen.
I can't see you anymore.
Can you not?
No. Disappeared.
I think my internet's gone off. I can't go get off
Well,
because I'm told you.
leave it.
Because I'm told you, and I'm talking to you, so it can't have gone off. There you are, it's back on again.
I did that yesterday.
Right.
Went off for like 20 seconds and came back on again for a moment.
Right. I don't know if you can hear air traffic at the back.
No, can't.
Damn.
Where are you? I can't see you. You got behind me or something?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Yes, you are.
No more.
How did you get behind me? You were miles in front of me.
I froze.
Weird.
I froze in space. The aliens got me.
The aliens are not you.
It's that damned UFO. Actually, UFOs have been seen over this area, so it could be.
Yeah.
Loss of time. I can see you below your head.
Oh, and we are heading towards Fort Smith in Canada. Charlie, Yankee, Sierra, Mike. Took off from Stony Rapids. Charlie, Yankee, Sierra, Foxtrot. Wind's calmed down.
Not by much.
I'm not even touching my yoke.
"26 knots from 30.
So it has calmed down a bit. It's raining here. I can't wait till we get down near the equator. That'll be interesting. Might get some thunderstorms. Or the odd typhoon. Well, we couldn't fly through a typhoon. That would just, especially not in a Kodiak, that would just wreck it. He's not far by me because I can see his strobe lights flashing. Yeah, I can see your lights.
Alright, 85 miles to go. I'll activate me. What are you going to send me?
Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to see if the cat's up the window. No, he isn't.
Where it's sending me on this one.
What are you talking about? What's sending you what?
I've just asked them the stars and SIDS. I've just asked them for a landing sequence. But I don't know where it's sending me.
We're not far off now. Should be there shortly. This is one of the quickest flights we've done so far. 85 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes. An hour and 25 minutes. Yesterday it was 3 hours. That was over 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just getting a lot cloudier. But it looks clear. It's quite clear.
I've got me flight plan sent to me now. Just got heading to Sax EG, which is one of the transponders. Then to ULQCU. So I'm programming it all in.
On my radar, we've got big red, orangey clouds
Off to the left.
Mm. Is that coming towards us or going away from us?
It's going to cut across the front of us. The rain's going to hit us more than the orange.
Might get there before that weather gets to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the lake and then we'll see how far those clouds get to it. And we'll be able to tell which way it's heading. I don't want to fly into that. miles to go.
I haven't worked on what the purple numbers are next to me heat. It's recommended 2,200, I think. I'll see. I'll see if the purple letters go off on my dashboard. Colin Cornwell, Lakes, Wineland and Provisional Park is off to the left.
Those clouds are heading towards the airport.
Yeah. But the wind is just changing direction. The edge of them will hit us. Might get a bit of rain, not getting the full blunt of it.
Roger Kodiak, November 289er Kilo, Quebec Heavy.
Let's get my computer sorted out.
Yeah, more computer problems than anybody else I know.
I know. Never used to. Everything used to run smoothly. Just happened recently with Windows bothering me. As soon as I had the update, one of the Windows updates, everything went haywire. So if you're not getting any drone footage, you know why, because I can't do any editing at the moment. But I'll try to sort it out. Hopefully today. -2. Rather warm considering what we've been flying through. I think the coldest it was -27, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was near Greenland and Iceland. -27. It's only -2 here. It's warm. That weather system seems to be not moving much. You can see it off to the left.
Yeah. Slow moving.
Don't have anything to worry about. It's over there.
Probably 10 minutes after we land.
When we get to Fort Smith, we'll have to have a quick fly around it. I don't know how big Port Smith, I mean, Fort Smith, not Port, Sport.
You always got wine on your mind. Portsmouth has a Portsmouth. There probably is a port called Fort. You only can get the port in the fort.
Right, I'm going to have another see if my cat's at the window.
Ah, well, more ice ahead. Altitudes. We have a 22 knot wind heading 155, which means we are landing on 15 runway, I think.
Jeffrey's in the house.
Notice the clouds for
I know.
you.
They seem to be getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Did they just change suddenly like that? Or was it my imagination?
just changed.
I thought so. Didn't look like that a minute ago when I left the room.
You're ahead of me, you see, so.
I don't like the look of that. We could have problems here. That looks really stormy. Let's have a look at the weather radar again. Jeffrey, do not touch the flight simulator. Go and sit on your chair. On the weather radar, it doesn't look too bad. But we could have wind because that looks really turbulent. Because if you look on the weather radar, it's off to our left. That's right. Stick your paw in my mouth, I don't mind. Since what have you been eating? He said. I've been eating jelly babies. Go and sit over there. Here, go and sit on your seat. Go on. We want to love. Want to love. Want loves. You always get in loves. Lots of loves. Now you can go and sit on your seat. I've given you a love. That's right, stick your nose in my glasses. I've got a big smudge on my glasses. No, get off the keyboard. Sit. Yeah, that's a stormy sky. Looks rather neat though, doesn't it? You gone to sleep? Am I talking to myself here? He's probably on the phone.
Yes, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Was my son, of course. Everybody wants you.
Tiger share. Anyone to fly with me after? Yeah, where are you flying? I'll fly with you. Because we're nearly at the airport, so we'll be landing shortly.
44 miles.
44.
Time for a refreshment. Tiger Shade. What are you flying, Tiger Shade? Due down in 13 minutes. In fact, I'm just coming across the holding point.
Actually, I'm new to this game. I just bought Thrustmaster.
Oh yeah. Just bought the first Thrustmaster. It's a joystick.
All right. I wonder what I was trying to figure out what a Thrustmaster was.
Yeah, well, you just went down the wrong track.
Which one runway we landed at? 12 or 30?
It's got to be 12, I would have thought. Because the wind's running at 16.
Charlie Yankee Sierra Mike traffic, Kodiak November 289 or Kilo Quebec Heavy 25 miles east 5,500 feet inbound to land runway 12.
London to Copenhagen. I could fly from London to Copenhagen. Wouldn't mind flying from London to Copenhagen.
Depends on where he's flying in. It's an A320.
Yeah. Right, there's a river in front of us, so the airport's on the other side of the river. Alright, he said, sounds good. Which airport in London has loads? Heathrow, Gatwick, what's the other one? Stansted.
London City.
London City. We'll put it back on Northern Europe server.
Oh, Fitzgerald. What a passing across. He's in the West Europe server.
Oh, we can go on to that. We don't
I'll
have to
wait.
we don't have to do it live though, do we?
No. We don't go live, we just link.
Unless people want us to go live, we'll do it live, but if people don't want it live, I won't.
No, we'll just stick to normal.
Yeah. I'm going to do live streams all the time.
Still don't know what Tiger's gonna fly.
So there's the river, so I'm going to put my flaps down 1.
Still 28 miles at the minute. Still doing 167 mile an hour, me.
And that weather looks like it's coming towards us. It is coming towards us. Because that it's coming towards us and it's coming in from the left because there's rain at the airport. Time for a jelly baby. Calm the nerves. I can see the runway in front of me.
Do you guys have any social media can follow an ad?
Not really. I post stuff on Facebook about drone flying stuff, but
Yeah, I
Talking
post
about
mine
it.
on Facebook for drones.
But I don't really... I post stuff on it, but I don't really pay much attention to it. Because I've got so many things to do. I've not time to cover all this stuff.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Do a barrel roll. Not on final approach, I'm not. We'll try a barrel roll offline and then see if it's possible. You'd have to do it from about 10,000 feet. You will be nearly on your finals. Runway 12.
Just wonder if I should change runways. No.
Bit of crosswind to the right
Wind.
as you come land.
Before I land, I'm going to have a look at the airport. Is there more than one runway? Is it just... I want to see... I'll tell you what, I'm going to fly low and I'll see if I can see this windsock. I do not want to crash with the wind crossing the runway.
The wind is crossing the runway at 175.
Right, we could fly over it low to have a look.
That's your pals air traffic.
Put the flaps down 2. Fly over it low just to see if we can see what's happening down there.
Still can't do it, drone worship, unless we're about 10,000 feet.
Hi, drone
Ain't gonna
worship.
try it here.
Oh, it's drone worship asking us to do a barrel roll.
Yeah, I don't mind flying upside down, but a barrel roll, nah.
He did one the other day. I did one, but...
I did went upside down, I didn't do a barrel roll.
Oh no, I did a upside down thing. You can't do a barrel roll in the Kodiak. It overstresses it and just crashes. I'm just going to fly over this airport to see... Oh, I can see houses. See if I can see a windsock or something. Where is the runway anyway? I can't even see it yet.
That'll be close.
Look at that, right in front of me. Oh, there it is over there. Where those pine trees are. See, the wind's coming in from the left. No, I don't particularly... Well, I should just land and risk it. Just
You ain't got a choice, it's only got one runway.
Yeah. Full flaps, just land. Shit, not in the plane. I'll get off the screen.
$500.
So we've got a crosswind. because I can feel it. Yeah, it's across from you. Not much.
Enough.
Not enough to make us crash. There you go. Taxiway line there somewhere. You can hardly see it. There's a flaming forklift again. That'll do. Oh, there you go. Oh God. Got there before the rain.
I'm using the correct procedure, so I'm getting a bit later. I'm only probably 10 miles. I'm about 3 miles off the final.
That was very nice of Drone Worship to pop in.
A Boeing 747. Really? He's flying a jumbo.
Kimberley, I 747.
Jumbo jet.
Can you fly? Well, I flew one and crashed it at Heathrow Airport. Went off the runway and crashed into some trees or whatever it was.
Very complex aircraft to get started.
Yeah. I mean, I need to take my headphones off for a minute.
Right.
I'm actually sweltering. Must be the stress of landing. I don't know where Tony is. Where is he?
I'm just turning on finals, hopefully.
Oh, well, we'll have to watch Tony come into land. Let's turn some of this stuff off. That's off already.
I've still got the auto engaged, so just correct procedures.
RFA 32, let's go.
Coming for the turn.
It's 32.
There you go, that's some fresh air in the plane. I'll have to watch Tony land. There's no wind here, by the way. I just seen the wind stop.
It's got two airfields on there.
Is it?
Yeah. Just noticed another airfield. At least it is on the map. Right, gonna start the turn on its autopilot still at the minute, so
Where the hell are you? Can't even see you. Oh, you're over there. Landing
that's
it.
that's the official
No, it's not.
loop.
The wind's blowing the other direction. You're coming in with the wind.
It's a crosswind according to me.
It's not. I just passed the windsock when I was landing and it was just droopy. So you shouldn't really have any bother.
3 knots. Drop right down. I see. I'm just doing the correct procedures.
Everybody's watching you. Crash, 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 everybody's shouting.
Yeah. I'll take autopilot off and bring it to the rest of the way once I'm lined up.
It's awful when there's 2 people watching you.
Autopilot's just been switched off. It's got me on the final, so I'll bring it in manually.
Your lights are bright. Gone behind a tree.
No, I'm not behind the tree. Well, I might be, yeah, because it looks like you're behind a tree. Don't know why I got a trees in the middle of the runway.
Oh, there's trees on the side of the runway.
Oh, I didn't even bounce.
Nor did I. Not like yesterday. It bounced twice, I think.
See what it says here? This is a runway. This turning here.
No, it's taking a shortcut across the field.
I'm looking at the radar. I'm on the field now.
Don't know where you're going.
I'm swinging around so I don't hit that van. Got vans and everything else in.
Look how fast he's going. He always comes in like a loony. Disappeared.
No. I switched off my thing and it says, oh, you've done this and do you want to continue? And come on, continue, you swine. That and switch off. Come on. There you go. Now I'll switch things off.
I have to get back in and shut my door and finish. Shut down the live stream in a minute.
There you go. Cool.
There you go. Put the plane to bed. Everything's switched off. Right.
Everything's down.
Get rid of that.
Still got the avionics on. What have I got?
Come on.
Okay.
Why would it do it? There you go. Get rid of that.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for watching, and we're heading. Which airport are we heading to? I've forgotten. In London.
I don't know. Tiger Shade.
Do you turn the
Quality to ultra. No, he's on medium because he's graphic cards and I'm on high.
I always have mine on medium, but I put the buildings up to high and the terrain's on high, but everything else is on medium.
Yeah, which one in London?
I don't know. What about
He's doing a 747. It's got to be
oh, we can go live, so you can find us. How far is it from London to Copenhagen?
an hour.
Is it? Do you want to do an hour London to Copenhagen? End this stream and just start another one?
I've got a couple of things to do, and I've got a delivery being picked up, hopefully. So I'll try, but
Isn't there anywhere closer we can do it? It's like from
he wants to do London.
London.
And he's doing a 747.
What about London to London?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to do the whole thing, do you?
But you're going to have to switch to wherever he said.
Well, we'll just go to... What about London City Airport?
You've got to find out which he's on, though. Which server.
He's on Eastern Europe.
Mm-hmm.
You're on Eastern Europe server, aren't you?
Okay.
I'm sure he said Eastern Europe.
I've got to scroll up. Yeah. Western Europe server.
West Europe server. Right. Well, I'll end this. Okie dokie.